The Afghan road stretches for 152 kilometers. Here, in addition to the fact that there are natural dangers, such as very high altitude, a rocky cliff, a river, and the absence of fences in many sections, people also create risky situations. There are all kinds of terrorist attacks, murders, kidnappings, and various crimes, as well as reckless driving. This is where the military operations took place. In fact, it couldn't be more convenient. An ambush could be set up anywhere, and there was no way for a vehicle traveling on this road to turn off. On one side there are steep cliffs, on the other side there is a river or a cliff. Maybe that's why there are quite frequent robberies there. Now, the place is ideal for an attack. The victim has no chance of survival. The road connects the city of Jalalabad and the capital of Afghanistan, and the road passes through the territory of the Taliban. And this alone makes the road terrible, deadly for all travelers, and just for those who pass through it. But since this is the main way to in this country, even if tourists don't rush to enjoy such extreme activities, ordinary drivers have no choice but to risk their lives on a daily basis. What's even more surprising is the unjustified recklessness of the drivers themselves. The steep slopes seem designed to test the resilience of those who are obligated to drive here. However, there are also those who flaunt their recklessness. For instance, passenger buses navigate the winding roads at high speeds, disregarding all the rules. And it doesn't matter that passengers are waiting at home, and they don't want to end their lives right now. Drivers are rushing at full speed along the most difficult sections of the highway. It seems as if life itself has lost its value on this road. Every time it becomes the last one on the highway for someone. This road has long been called the Valley of Death, because residents no longer even remember how many people and cars crashed in these mountains. Incredible turns, natural disasters, etc. These are well-known criminals. And these are just a few of the dangers that await you on these tracks. The Killer Highway, Philippines. The 12-kilometer People's Avenue runs through Quezon City, the most densely populated city in the Philippines, which is also known for its high accident rate. The avenue has earned the nickname, the Killer Highway, due to the high number of fatalities and injuries that occur on it every year. The lack of overpasses and underpasses, despite the fact that some sections have up to 18 lanes, contributes to the high accident rate. Despite the speed limit of 60 kilometers per hour, the highway is full of drivers who do not follow the rules, resulting in 3 to 5 accidents every day. You know what other dangers there are in the Philippines? I'll tell you now. Typhoons, tsunamis, active volcanoes, and other charms often make life difficult there. The country experiences more than 15 major earthquakes per year, about 15% of all volcanic eruptions in the world with serious consequences occur in the Philippines, and 20 active volcanoes periodically make themselves known. The James Dalton Highway, USA. This is a legendary Alaskan road, stretching for 666 kilometers through the vast snow and icy desert. Opened in 1974, it is also known as the Stage Road. It was created to transport fuel and equipment to the oil fields, but later became a real challenge for truckers. The main dangers of this highway: endless snow, ice, lack of gas stations, and even polar bears. Yes, it's not uncommon to encounter predators on the highway. The Dalton Highway runs parallel to the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, connecting only 3 communities: Coldfoot, population 10, Wiseman, 22, and Deadhorse, 25. Less than a third of the highway is paved, while the rest is unpaved. The road traverses the winding Brooks Range, where the lowest recorded temperature in the United States was -80 degrees Fahrenheit in 1971. The road is rightfully considered one of the most dangerous in the world, and the authorities strongly recommend that drivers carry all necessary items. In case of an emergency, a helicopter flies over the road twice a day in case of vehicle breakdowns and to provide assistance. Despite this, the highway is used by a large number of trucks, with approximately 160 trucks passing through in the summer and 250 trucks passing through in the winter. The highway ends a few kilometers from the Arctic Ocean, and then private roads owned by oil companies begin. The highway has been repeatedly featured on television as one of the world's most dangerous roads. Authorities also strongly recommend taking care of essential items in advance. The nearest medical facilities are located in Deadhorse and Fairbanks. Gas stations are located in Deadhorse, Coldfoot, and near E.L. Patton Bridge. Most of the road is gravel, and about 175 kilometers of the highway is asphalted. The Skipper's Canyon Road is a breathtakingly beautiful but also very dangerous road for motorists. Skipper's Canyon Road is famous for its narrow and unpaved trails, some of which are carved into steep cliffs. It is crucial for drivers to exercise caution and be prepared for the lack of guardrails and sharp turns. Car rental companies often exclude Skipper's Canyon from their insurance coverage, so it may be advisable to book a guided tour or a specialized vehicle. For more than a century and a half, it has been impossible for two cars to pass on this 25-kilometer road, as one side of the road is a cliff that can reach up to 50 meters, and the other side is a granite rock. The winding nature of the road and the constant landslides make it one of the most dangerous roads in the world, but the stunning scenery and breathtaking views attract a large number of adventurous tourists. Interestingly, local insurance companies refuse to provide coverage for this road pay for insurance in the event of an accident on this section, and car rental companies prohibit driving their cars on this road. Skipper's Canyon in New Zealand is an amazing attraction of the South Island, a favorite vacation spot for true adventurers. Fascinating by the incredible natural beauty of the rocky gorge stretches for 2 kilometers. Along its bottom flow the bubbling azure waters of the Shotover River, and high above them, along the steep edge of the canyon, stretches a narrow, breathtaking gravel road. Skippers in the second half of the 19th century. This picturesque and wild region was gripped by a gold rush. Despite the harsh weather conditions, cold winters, and severe spring floods, miners bravely ventured into the canyon in search of the precious metal. The dangerous trail, carved out by hand through solid rock, was the only access to the gold mining village and the Upper Shotover excavation site today. Skipper's Canyon in New Zealand is a repository of the rich and dramatic history of the early years of exploration in this mysterious country. The Winkie Museum, located near the Saintsbury Gold Mine, houses a collection of unique relics, including equipment used by miners 150 years ago. For many years, Skipper's Canyon was considered the world's highest bungee jumping bridge, with a jump height of 71 meters from the Skipper's Canyon platform. In addition, rafting on the Shotover River, jet skiing, and off-roading are popular activities. The Skipper's Canyon trip is a testament to the fusion of natural wonders and the historical depth of New Zealand. It invites travelers to explore the untouched beauty, offering a unique perspective on the rugged terrain that shaped the nation's early settlement and adventurous spirit. The Karakoram Highway is not just a road, but a true legend. Considered one of the most dangerous in the world, it is the highest and one of the most challenging highways that connects Pakistan and China, with a length of 1,300 kilometers, of which approximately 800 kilometers is located in Pakistan. This route through the Karakoram Mountains is not only stunning in its natural beauty, but also a true test for drivers who face extreme conditions. The Karakoram Highway connects the cities of Islamabad in Pakistan and Kashgar in China, passing through dense mountainous regions, often at an altitude of over 4,000 meters. The construction of the highway was an incredibly challenging process, and the road itself is known as the Blood Road due to the immense effort, sacrifices, and years of labor that went into its construction. Several thousand workers lost their lives during the construction process, which began in 1959. The route passes through some of the most difficult mountainous regions on the planet, where rivers, avalanches, earthquakes, and landslides are part of everyday life for locals and travelers. These natural hazards, as well as the challenges of construction, make the Karakoram Highway one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Reasons for the danger: 1. Extreme altitude and steep inclines. The Karakoram Highway is located at an altitude of up to 4,700 meters, which adds to the challenges for drivers at such altitudes. The oxygen level drops dramatically, affecting the health and reaction of drivers. The road often features steep inclines and sudden elevation changes, requiring high levels of concentration and caution. 2. The risk of rockfalls and avalanches. Due to the geographical features of the region, the road is prone to frequent rockfalls, avalanches, and landslides, especially during winter. In the event of heavy rainfall or snowfall, parts of the route may become impassable, increasing the risks for drivers and passengers. 3. Unstable weather conditions. The Karakoram Highway is a high-altitude road where snowfall can suddenly occur at any time of the year, and the temperature can change dramatically. In winter, temperatures drop below freezing, posing a danger to drivers, who may encounter icy sections of the road. 4. Difficulties with road surfaces and lack of infrastructure. In many parts of the Karakoram Highway, the road surfaces are not ideal. The roads are often narrow, covered with gravel or asphalt, and in some places, they are severely damaged. Repairing and maintaining roads at such heights and in such conditions is not an easy task. Additionally, there are large sections where there are no basic amenities such as gas stations or rest areas. 5. Heavy and diverse traffic. The Karakoram Highway serves as an important trade route for residents of remote mountainous regions, and it is also used as a transit route for travelers and tourists. The road is not only used by cars, but also by cattle, carts, and local vehicles, which increases the risk of collisions.